Join us as we explore one of the greatest natural wonders in Upper Michigan, Kitch-iti-kipi, and then tour one of the oldest lighthouses in Michigan, Peninsula Point Lighthouse, as we continue our unforgettable family road trip. Welcome back, adventurers. Today we continue our family road trip around the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Our first stop is the mesmerizing Kitch-iti-kipi, Michigan's largest natural freshwater spring, located about 12 miles west of Manistee. Kitch-iti-kipi, also known as the Big Spring, is a true natural wonder. The water is crystal clear, allowing us to see all the way down to the bottom, 40 feet below. We take a ride on the self-operated raft, marveling at the vibrant underwater world. This spring pumps out over 10,000 gallons of water per minute, maintaining a constant temperature of 45 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. During peak tourist season, you can expect to wait in line for the raft. Our wait was about 40 minutes, but it can be longer during the busiest times. The raft can hold up to 40 people and is propelled across the spring along a cable using a giant wheel that visitors take turns operating. We happened to be the last ones allowed on board before it started raining. Luckily, the raft is covered, so we were not affected, although it did affect the view on the outside of the raft. From the raft, you can see a variety of fish, including lake trout, brown trout, and brook trout. These fish thrive in the cold, clear waters of the spring. However, fishing is not allowed here to protect this unique ecosystem. It's raining again. I don't think it was supposed to rain anymore on this end. After soaking in the beauty of Kitch-iti-kipi, we headed about 40 miles west to our campsite for the next 2 nights at Little Bay de Noc campground. Nestled along the shore of Lake Michigan, we figured this spot would be perfect for fishing, sunsets, and relaxing evenings. Here we are, home sweet home for 2 nights. It's a really nice spot, right up to the lake there. A nice area if you had a tent. Oh yeah, that's too bad to go through. Oh yeah. I almost get to the beach.
Sometimes at the
Whew, I have camp all set up in record time. I'm gonna make hamburgers. I was gonna cook over the fire, but once again we're a lot later than I thought we would be, so I'm gonna just cook on the stove tonight again. I'm gonna make hamburgers. I have some leftover potato salad from the other day. We have baked beans and some veggies and ranch, so that'll be tonight's dinner. Ready. We started out so big.
They shrunk.
So we went and got water over at the water spigot. Well, the one right by us actually doesn't even work. There's just water running out of a random pipe in the ground. Went further down and got water, and it's very strong sulfur smell. Like a lake water sulfury smell. So it doesn't, there's no signs anywhere saying not to drink it. So I'm sure it's fine, but it's not really something I want to drink. So I think luckily we have about 2 gallons of water, maybe 3 left. And then I guess we'll have to find somewhere else to get like more fresh water tomorrow.
Look at this one.
Right where I'm at is the deepest for all 3 on the spot. Welcome to Forest Paradise.
Yeah. Little island.
Oh, it's a bunch of the mussels that were eating off of the stuff
Yep.
at the fish.
Those are those zebra mussels. Wow.
A few raindrops. Standing under the awning because it's raining. But we had to have the fire for the s'mores. Definitely chilly. I'm all layered up. I'm ready for bed. The traffic on the other side of the bay is really loud. And we just heard a train blowing its whistle too. So I'll be glad that we have a noise machine tonight for sleeping, because it's kind of loud, the traffic, but it's way on the other side of the bay. Forrest is finishing his s'more. How is it? Just slightly burnt. Pretty good. Good morning. 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm just taking my run to the outhouse. That is a beautiful morning. Just to finally get warm today. Hopefully we can get everything dried out. I slept pretty good. I was so tired. I've been so tired every night when I go to bed. I just fall right to sleep. Traffic noise here is loud, and there's trains. So there's a train last night, and then there's a train, at least one train early this morning, blowing its whistle. So yeah, we have a little noise machine, which I'm thankful for, because I don't know if I think the traffic noise would have been waking me up all night. Time for breakfast. Turning out to be a pretty beautiful day. The wind just will not die down. It's 64 and pretty windy, so it's chilly. I'm bundled up. I don't think we'll be doing any swimming. It is supposed to get up to 75 later. My big goal today is to find a little patch of sun with no wind and just sit and soak up the sun for like half an hour and just get rid of this chill. I feel like I've been chilled for now 3 days between the rain and all the wind we've been experiencing. I did think this trip was going to be a little bit warmer, so I brought a lot of shorts and tank tops. I did bring pants and stuff too, but yeah, I was hopeful for a little bit warmer weather, but just not quite what we got. We lucked out the first couple of days while we were staying in Autrain and got to do the river trip and stuff like that, which was amazing. But yeah,
So I guess our plan is we're gonna have breakfast, and then I think today's big goal will be like fishing and maybe do some biking or hiking. We are leaving tomorrow and heading back home. So we're kind of looking for fishing. I've read that walleye is really good in this area, which I love catching walleye. But right now it's pretty breezy. Forrest tried earlier, and as soon as he cast out, it just blew back in. So we're just gonna, I think, drive and maybe find a little bit better spot to fish and maybe do a little hiking. And we do want to find maybe some better water that doesn't smell like sulfur as well. So that's the plan. So I think we're gonna hop in the vehicle and head down to Peninsula Point Lighthouse. Looks like it's about 12 or 14 miles from here. We'll bring the fishing poles. Maybe we'll see a good spot for fishing that's not so breezy. It's a really pretty lighthouse too, so I guess we're just gonna see what we can see, maybe do a little hiking around, and hopefully the wind dies down for later.
The Peninsula Point Lighthouse was built in 1865. This historic lighthouse offers panoramic views of Lake Michigan. It's a great spot to learn about the area's maritime history and enjoy the stunning scenery. The 40-foot lighthouse tower is an easy climb on a circular staircase leading to a beautiful view from the platform at the top. The spectacular panorama of Lake Michigan is unparalleled, making it a perfect spot for photography.
Pretty sure this is a pelican way up here, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera. We don't get pelicans up where we are. There's a white spot way out there. Ah. I think it's a pelican, which is pretty exciting for us. It's Nigel the pelican.
Peninsula Point Lighthouse is also a key stopover for monarch butterflies during their migration. Each fall, thousands of monarchs gather here, roosting in the nearby cedar trees before making their long journey across Lake Michigan. It's a breathtaking sight and a reminder of the incredible journeys these tiny creatures undertake.
The shore here is so different from Lake Superior like we're used to. It definitely has a distinct smell. I'm not sure how to describe it. It doesn't smell very pleasant. I don't know. It's almost like I don't know if it's like almost like a seaweedy smell. And all the rocks have like these fossils in them of shells, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure what we're looking at. I do see tons and tons of the zebra mussels, which are an invasive species. It's these shells, which I believe are from the zebra mussel. Look at them all. that.
Fossils are all embedded in the layer of rock.
Do you think this is a fossil?
Yeah. See, this is actual rock, but very unusual.
Do you think it is though?
I think so. Since our trip, I looked up more information, and this is what I found. The fossils found along the rocky shoreline at Peninsula Point Lighthouse are primarily from ancient marine life. These fossils are estimated to be around 400 to 500 million years old and are embedded in the limestone foundations. This area was once covered by a shallow sea, and the fossils you see today are remnants of that ancient marine environment.
Count up there, 5.
Ew.
Right there.
This guy's hanging.
Spiders and butterflies.
And fossils.
Just crushing under your feet. Look at them all. Wow.
Oh, there's a whole bunch.
Piles and piles of them. Finally able to take off my sweatshirt. Finally warming up. Just what I needed. Hopefully it still feels warm when we get back to our campsite though. With the lighthouse explored, we set out to find a fishing spot. After searching all over the local area without much luck, we finally discovered the Days River Nature Trail, located about 8 miles north of Gladstone. We ended up having to bushwhack our way, and we finally found a secluded spot on the river, and we were ready for some fishing. After a whole bunch of driving around and in and out of dead-end roads along the coastline and tromping through woods, I think we finally found a place we can fish. Yeah, it wasn't really easy. There's not a lot of places, and then places where we would go, it was really shallow, so we'll see. Any day fishing is still a good day.
Doing good. I think there's fish in here though.
I think so. Josh is going to use his famous frog.
Okay, try a worm and bobber.
A little perch.
Wonder how
It's so cute. Let's see. First catch of the day. Hold it up. A little perch. Good job. Got a perch.
wasn't paying attention.
Another perch. Fifth one. Not very big, but they sure are fun to catch. So since it's our last night of kind of making a mishmash, kind of a goulash again, but with a bit of everything. We drew the line on adding hot dogs to it, so
What?
kind of excited to have some vegetables tonight. So we have celery, green pepper, carrot, ground beef, and then I just added garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Earlier I boiled up the rest of the elbow noodles that we had. I have 2 cans of diced tomatoes that I'm going to add in there, and that should be really delicious. And looks like we're going to have kind of a nice sunset. I am so glad that the wind has died down. It's kind of warm. The wind has died down. It is exactly the last night that we needed. Fishing was fun earlier. Yeah, it's turned out to be a really beautiful night. Our neighbor on that side that was running their generator has left, so we have nobody on that side. And our neighbor over there has left, so we are just here in the middle all by ourselves. And I'm loving that, so I think we're going to have a really nice last night here, just like we should have. It's like fitting for the last night of our trip. I added the tomatoes, and look at that delicious sauce. That is going to be really good. I'm going to let that cook down for a little bit, and then I'll add the noodles. Oh, that is going to be so good. Yum! Now, we didn't have a fish. Well, we got some fish, but we didn't have really any keepers. Otherwise, I wonder how that would be if I would have thrown a fish in here in the middle of all this. Probably pretty good. Fish stew is actually really good.
And go sideways and boop.
Bon appetit!
Wait, 10.
Watching the sunset. Woo. I've never seen a Lake Michigan sunset, I don't think. Have you?
No. Now I have.
Cheers. Cheers to a Lake Michigan sunset. Oh, there goes the sun.
Yeah, in Minecraft, it goes down way faster.
Yeah, that's all that matters, huh? Minecraft.
Wow, it is really going quick though.
That is quick as Minecraft.
That is just a sliver.
Goes down like every second.
It's so orange.
Looks really tiny on here.
Like right now, it looks like there'd be some super bright light over there. And what is that, green? Oh, just a little bit.
Bye.
There it goes. Oh, come on. That was quick.
It's fast.
Good morning. I'm tired this morning. Ready for some coffee. I feel like I did not sleep good last night. Traffic noise again. Train noises early this morning. I suppose now it's Monday, so there's probably more traffic and more trains on a Monday morning. So, but it's a gorgeous morning. I think it's supposed to get up to 80 today, so maybe we'll be stopping and swimming on our way home. I'm going to attempt to make toast for Forrest on the stove, just in a pan. I don't see why I can't, so we'll see. I do miss toast. I'm a big toast lover, so if I can find a way to make toast and not have to bring a toaster that will take a lot of power, then that would be awesome. Guessing the trick is a lot of butter.
Rocket or stuff.
Those are the rockets.
Well, we are starting to pack up. It's actually, I think, the nicest day we've had so far. But that's okay. I'm glad it's not raining again. Overall, this has been a fairly nice campsite. Not sure I would voluntarily stay here again, just because for us, we like a little more peace and quiet. It would have been nice to be somewhere that we could access the water a little bit easier, maybe fish, things like that. It is a nice campground overall. I think if you're the type that, you know, just likes the RV camping with the generators and all of that, we're just not used to quite all of the noise and stuff. So we're gonna head back home, maybe stop and swim along the way. So there might be more to this. But if not, thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribed. Check us out on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you in the next time. Goodbye.
If you got the time, I'd like to stay a while. I'd like to be as close to you as I can get. If I could stop the time, I sure would. In this moment, I really wish I could. Do you feel the same way as I do? That feeling of just knowing that I love you. If you got the time, I'd like to stay a while. I'd like to fall asleep.
Don't worry, we wouldn't forget you.
I like to stick around. I'll make some coffee, let's take a walk down to the sea.
And sunshine.